Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
And I'm Professor Meg.
And today we are going to be playing through X-Men Marvel Dice Throne.
X-Men!
Who are you playing as today, Meg?
Oops, sorry guys, we have a cat directly walking across the camera.
I was going to warn you that the cat could happen,
I know,
but I was
and
going to
then
wait
he
a
happened
minute.
right away.
So,
I mean, now he's gone. For now.
Who are you playing as?
I was going to ask you what you know about the X-Men.
What do I know with the X-Men? I mean, there's like a bunch of movies, and then there's like a whole V-launch. I assume the X Factor, maybe? The X Gene? The X? I don't know.
Okay, so you're not wrong. There is something called an X Gene. However, they're the X-Men because it is Professor Xavier's
that's right.
team
I knew
of
this-ish.
vigilantes.
I knew this. I've watched Professor Xavier. Like, he's the bald
they're
guy.
just
He's in a
mutants.
wheelchair. He's all that thing. But yeah, I mean, past that, as far as my X-Men knowledge, I've read some comics. I've watched the movies. I've seen parts of the TV show. I have all of X-Men United, so I definitely have played through a lot of the characters in X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
But my knowledge of X-Men is like, I mean, hey, I watch comic book movies and I like comic books, but I don't actually read all the comic books.
So we have Iceman, Psylocke, Storm, and Wolverine with us today in the house. 3 of them are original X-Men.
Is Psylocke the new one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You see,
I mean,
I knew
she's
that.
not new.
I knew that. But
She's
newish.
There was something I was just going to ask you about this, and it just went right out of my brain.
The other 4 characters?
Have you played as any of these characters in Marvel United?
I have played as Wolverine. I have played as Storm. I don't believe I've played as Iceman or Psylocke.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
I was just curious.
But today we're going to be playing through a head-to-head game of Psylocke versus Wolverine. Now
Did you shuffle my deck?
Yes. Now make sure to stay... Make sure to stay tuned on the channel because we'll also probably, hopefully, be playing through the adventure mode of this game. I don't actually know if it's called adventure mode. It might be called something else. But in addition to what Roxley is bringing, Roxley and the Op are bringing, Roxley and the Op are bringing more Marvel to your table with X-Men specifically. And they're going to have a set of 8 characters, 2 boxes of 4, and then of course we'll have a battle chest as well on the Kickstarter campaign if you check that out. I'll have a link to that down below if we have it.
Do you know everyone in the other set?
I don't remember everyone, but I'm going to go ahead and list mine. Do you know all 4?
Yes.
Okay, so we have Phoenix.
Yep.
Right? We have Cyclops.
Yep.
We have Phoenix, Cyclops.
One of my favorites.
Rogue. And then I don't remember who the last one is. Who's the last one?
Do your trick.
My trick? What's my trick?
Oh,
Gambit! Makes sense.
Do it.
Makes sense. Well, I mean, it's a little hard to do from this angle, but
it is hard.
we can do it.
Oh my god, where'd it go? Oh
Where'd
my god,
it
it's
go?
there again.
Yes, I just can't throw it with, like, burning energy.
Yeah, I know. I want you to hit it at the camera. Can you hit the camera?
For the record, hit the lens perfectly dead on. I don't know if you saw that, but hit the lens perfectly dead on.
X on the spot.
Anyways, so we're playing as Wolverine versus Psylocke today. There are 4 other characters, and also there's going to be a full-on adventure mode as well. Again, I don't know it's called adventure mode, called something else, but it's not just Dice Throne Adventures. It's going to be a different system of cooperative Dice Throne against a bunch of systems. We'll hopefully have gameplay of that, but that one, prototypes are taking longer, so no guarantees. I'm sure we'll have coverage on the channel at some point, just whether it's before, during, or after the Kickstarter. That's a separate question entirely. For those of you who do not know Dice Throne, the very, very short of it, this is going to be incredibly short, is every single turn you're going to go ahead and roll 5 dice. You have the Yahtzee style approach to being able to re-roll your dice. Maybe I want that, 2, 3, 4, actually that's a great roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a straight. I would keep that, but let's pretend I wouldn't for whatever reason. I'm crazy right now. I'm going to go ahead and choose to re-roll these 3. And then, oh, look at that. I'm going for those. Great. Awesome. I got that. Look, I got all 5 over here. Basically, you're trying to get a set so you can use it for any of these abilities. These are going to be your offensive abilities that you're using to attack each other. There's also a defensive phase where you can react to that, but basically you're using a Yahtzee-style dice rolling of up to 3 times in order to be able to activate your abilities. As well as that, we have 50 health each. We're trying to reduce our opponent down to 0. You're going to start with 2 combat points, but every round you get more combat points. You're going to use those combat points to power your card play. You're going to start the game with 4 cards, and whoever goes the first player will not get combat points or cards the first turn, but after that you're drawing a card and getting a combat point every single turn. You can sell cards for combat points, and then you're going to be using those combat points in order to power up your cards, which involve upgraded abilities for your board over here, as well as one-time use abilities that you can go ahead and use to manipulate dice, add damage, things like that, and we're going to do that back and forth until we reduce our opponent down to 0. Now, as far as the characters themselves, I'll give you a very quick overview and we'll dive into it. But Psylocke effectively has, do you want to go through abilities, or Psylocke has 3 abilities over here. She has, 4 abilities. She has a Manifest Die, Paralyze, Agility, and Infiltration. Manifest Die is going to be an extra die she rolls every turn that can be swapped in or used for extra damage. Paralyze is going to stop Wolverine from being able to benefit from any of his offensive role status effects. Then we have Agility, which is going to help her have a chance of evading half damage. And Infiltration forces Wolverine to re-roll some of his defensive dice if he gets things that are too good.
Yeah, I'm very excited to use that.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm less excited for the Infiltration die in particular, Manifest die in particular. On Wolverine's side over here, he has a lot of healing on all of his abilities, as would be expected, because Wolverine. But past that, he only has 2 abilities. Very simple to play. He has Alpha, which is going to force an opposing player to skip their income phase and then remove the token, and Rage, which is an opportunity to discard cards to deal extra damage or to draw cards. And with that...
Is there a complexity on the other side of the sheet? I think that
there probably should be. They generally have complexity on the characters. We have complexity. Wolverine is a level 2 complexity. Honestly, I went for him because he's Canadian and I'm Canadian, and that was basically...
I don't want to flip mine, but now I guess for information we should. I'm a 3.
A 3. You're
nothing
a 3.
Crazy.
Solid 3. Nothing crazy.
Nothing nuts.
And with that, Meg, do you want to roll a single die to see who goes first?
Or should we Rochambeau?
Well, obviously we should Rochambeau.
We always rush.
Yeah. I'm Wolverine. I was going to do scissors until I lost
that
her 1.
That makes sense.
Until I lost her 1, and do scissors all the way down.
You should have done this as scissors.
Oh, that would have given it away. That would have given it away. I was committed to scissors no matter what. So I'm going to go first. We didn't really establish whether we pick or just go first, but I'm going to say I'm going to go first. That means I will not get a combat point or a card draw. I will look at my, Oh, that's cool. I just like Wolverine a little more from this card. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with my first offensive roll phase over here. We're going to go ahead and roll. And we have 1, 1, 3, 3. So we have 3s. I could just go for straight up. I promise I have no healing. So I don't benefit from this just yet. Which means I'm kind of less intrigued. I almost want to gain rage. So if I go for this, what if I go for 3 rerolls over here and see what happens?
You're going to rage?
Okay. This is the problem. So I got this over here. The tricky part is I could roll one of these hoping for a 4 or 5, which would give me this ability. If I don't, though, then I'm a bit in trouble. Because if I don't, we're going to go for it.
Do you have any cards you can
Boom!
use?
Got it. Okay, so I got over here. I got Hunter. So I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to deal 6 damage to you. And then I'm going to roll 4 dice. Where I'm going to gain rage for every 6 that I roll. And I got 2 6s, which means I gain 2 rage. But you do get your defensive ability phase.
Yes, so when Alex attacked me, his damage is the black type of damage, which means it is defensible. If it was red, it would be indefensible. So I get to roll my 3 clandestine defense dice. And let's see. I could deal 1 indefensible damage to you. Do I deal 1 to you for that, and then these also go together to gain agility?
Ooh.
I think so.
I would argue yes.
Okay. So I will gain agility, but I will take how much? 6 damage?
You would take 6 damage. Yep. And then I believe that's my turn. I'm done. I mean, I could do more actions if I wanted to right now, but I'm going to choose not to. At the end of the turn, at the end of the turn, you're allowed to have 6 cards. Anything more than that, you discard them for CP.
Really?
I believe so.
I never knew that, but I've never had that many cards.
Pass me a turn or a sheet right there.
I've never had...
I'm 90% sure, but I've never actually... For example, I never knew that thing with black and red. I didn't realize that. Sell all cards beyond 6. Yep.
Wait, about defensible and indefensible damage?
I didn't know that I knew there was defensible and undefensible, but usually undefensible damage says undefensible 2. Usually.
Well, no, like you have it on your board sometimes.
So over here, deal 3 undefendable damage. The exceptions, and then...
Yeah, but like right here.
Yeah, but that's because you can never defend against defensive roll phase, and ultimates you can never defend against.
Okay.
So generally, it says undefendable.
I guess, yeah, but see, this is deal 11 damage.
But ultimates are always undefensible.
Oh, really?
So the times it doesn't say it...
Okay, so you've never really needed it.
That's how I was able to not know that
I had
and
no
not
idea
be an
you
issue.
didn't know that.
No, did not know at all.
Okay.
As soon as you said it, I was looking around, I was like, huh, that's interesting.
Alright, so do I not draw this round?
You do draw this round.
I do.
Yes, and you get a combat point as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more you know, boys and girls, the more you know.
With the professor. Alright, so I roll all of these plus this one. I can roll them together.
So you're going to roll the manifest die. It's going to go back over there. The manifest die cannot be altered or adjusted in any way until it is swapped in. So right now you just straight up have a bonus 2 damage. Like that's just insane.
That's not bad.
Like she just has an average of, is it rounded down? I guess it's rounded down, is it? Deal half rounded up. It's rounded up. She has an average of like 2 extra damage every single turn, which is a little insane.
Alright. This is something that I don't think we explained yet because it didn't really come up, but I'm going to play 2 CP to play this card, which is Devise 2. So you do have your abilities, this is Devise, but you can upgrade them. So basically this card gets played over this card. It's going to make Devise better for me, and then now I also have Strong Shield. There are some that go up to level 3, and when that happens, you only pay the difference. So if it costs 3 CP, I would still have 2 CP already paid toward it.
That one I knew.
I have to pay the CP. I was like, I knew I didn't do something. Alright, so I'll do that. This is my roll. Now let's see. I already have this, and this. So sure, let's roll these two. I'm hoping for a green, for a mind. A mind. Okay, so I will use this. I'm going to use this as a damage modifier. So I will deal 6 undefendable damage.
Okay.
And if I didn't use the manifest then I would gain 1 CP, but I did. So, oh no, it says to activate it. So I do gain it.
Yes.
Okay.
So you gain a CP and you're doing 4, but you have to do an additional 2.
6.
So you're going to do 6 damage.
Yep.
Okay, 6 damage. Undefendable, which is a little obnoxious, honestly, when you think about it. We're going to go down to 43.
You didn't see it coming.
Well, I don't care because I'm just going to heal the heck out of things. So on my turn, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. It is the coolest card ever. I'm going to go ahead and gain a CP.
Now, Alex.
Yes, Meg.
Knowing the X-Men.
Yes.
How tall do you think Wolverine is?
5'2".
Oh my god, I think he's literally 5'2". He's either 5'2" or 5'3".
I know he's short. I just don't remember how short. I'm going to go ahead and roll. I chose Wolverine because he's Canadian, not because he's short. Ooh, we have 2 6s already. That is compelling. So I have a few things. So I already could activate Regenerate, which would heal 1. It would remove 3, would deal 3 undefendable damage, and it would remove a status effect, which is intriguing to a degree, but I don't have any negative stat effects, so I don't know if I care about that. I also have Healing Factor over here, but that's not good enough right now. I have 6/6 over here, heal 1, gain rage, inflict alpha. I kind of want to try for a bunch of 6s. Let's go for a bunch of 6s over here. We got another 6. We are feeling a little happy over here. We're going to go for one more. One more. You see, one more 6. We didn't get it. So instead, we're going to go ahead and we're going to change the value of one of my dice to a 6 and spend 1 CP to do so. That's going to adjust this to a 6 over here. And therefore, we are able to do power level 9. We're going to heal 1.
Now, so technically, Alex.
Yes, indeed.
In Dice Throne.
Yes.
What you're supposed to do is announce the move that you're planning on doing, and then I have a rebuttal phase to play cards in reaction to what you're doing.
You are still entitled to do so.
So you're playing power level.
Power level 9. It's going to be heal 1.
Gain range.
I will gain rage. I will inflict alpha and then deal 6 undefendable damage.
I'm going to play Tippet.
No.
For 1 CP. And I'm going to change this to a 5.
I will not be doing that, so let me go unheal that thingy for a second.
I'm glad we're getting to teach you guys the real rules of Dice Throne today.
I'm going to go ahead.
I'm sorry, but it was just the best move.
I'm going to go ahead and do 1 more time for 1 CP. And I'm going to roll again.
You can roll it?
I get roll both of these dice. I can roll again. I get perform an additional roll attempt.
Oh my god, I was scared.
That was not good. So I have a 2, 5, and 3 6s, which kind of looks like nothing for me.
Yeah, like it's very rare, but sometimes you can't do anything.
Well, it usually happens after someone screws with you after your final roll. I don't believe I can do anything right now. That is harsh. Harsh. I'm going to go ahead and sell a card. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and do transference. I'm going to sell transference over here for a CP, and then spend that CP plus the one I have over here to play Vengeance, which will give me a stronger defensive roll phase. Okay. I believe that's my turn, which I do not love.
What does your rage do?
My rage is I can spend rage to deal additional damage.
How much additional?
3.
Per rage?
Per rage. But I have to spend a card. I have to spend the rage and a card.
Okay, this is interesting. I've never had something like this before. I will use Deft Maneuver, which is a free 0 CP thing, that I can choose an opponent and examine their hand. So we get to see Alex's hand. He has this Frenzy. If this card is discarded as a result of spending rage, gain rage.
So normally rage has you discard cards, but this gives you the rage back.
And then remove all status effect tokens from a chosen player. That's fine. Okay, so I will play another 0 CP cost card, which is called Vegas Baby. This is a common one that can be in a lot of the decks. I think it's in all the decks. Yeah. So I roll a die, and then I will gain CP. Do you think that's a 3?
I think it's a 3.
It landed like that, yeah, so it's up to you. So that's 2 CP?
2 CP, yeah.
Okay. I will gain 2, but then I'm going to spend 2 anyway, so I won't do that. To remove all status effect tokens from a chosen player, and I will remove those rages from you. They seem a little scary.
They should be a little scary. They intend to be scary.
Alright, now I'll finally roll my dice.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, sir.
Just for the sake of these are new characters and all that.
Is rage after you take damage?
I have the possibility of gaining rage after.
Sure, then yeah.
So you should do it after the phase. So
I'm gonna leave it here, but yeah, that I completely agree.
First time fighting against Wolverine.
Yeah, I was like, do you take at rage when I hit you?
I can, yes.
Okay. So this is a 5, which is plus what, 3 damage?
Yeah, it would be.
Alright, we have a 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
I do feel like Psylocke is a little crazy right now.
Let's see, the most I can do is 7 damage there, or 4, or 6, 8. See, I'm afraid to try to do my stealth straight and not get it.
Oh, what's that like when you try to get something on a turn and don't?
Yeah.
Let me know what it's like, because I don't know.
I think I might go for this.
Do it. Do it. Let the rage flow through.
Well, if I'm going to go for the safe bet, I can reroll this to try to get 2 3s.
Go for it.
That's a good idea. Okay. So I will stay with this to do devise 2. So I will deal 4, 5, 6, 7 undefendable damage.
Unbelievable, yep. Okay.
And I gain a CP. And then I will do the thing too. See, I knew I was doing undefendable damage anyway.
That is it. Your turn's done.
That's my turn.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to go ahead and gain a thing.
Did you take your damage?
I took my damage, yes indeed. I'm down to 36.
Okay.
Not loving it, but it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and roll. Okay, so I actually could do Hunter off the bat, which might be the way to go. I'm going to go straight with Hunter. So I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to deal 6 damage. Whoa.
Are you announcing that one?
Announcing what? That thing that I'm doing it? Oh, I'm announcing it. I'm doing Hunter. I did not yet draw a card.
Nope, you're great. You can go.
Cool.
But that was funny.
Deal 6 undefendable damage, and then roll 4 dice to possibly gain rage. And I do not gain any rage.
I'm gonna attempt to use agility.
Okay, so you roll die.
It just means I literally can't do
yes.
that.
And you do. You avoid half damage.
Okay, so you're doing 3?
3 damage.
Okay.
And that's, I believe, my turn. I believe that's my turn. Go for it.
I'm gonna spend 2 CP.
Okay.
To also upgrade my stealth ability.
Okay.
And then I will roll my dice.
That is rolling obnoxiously high.
I mean...
2 5s and a 3.
2 5s and a 3?
Was that what it was? Or 2 5s and a 4? I think it was 2 5s and a 4.
I want the streets, though. That's my issue.
Well, a 4 and a 5 is a good start. Roll the others.
No. I will use these to do paralysis and have that add 3 damage. So I'm attacking you for 6 damage and paralysis.
Ooh, so you're doing paralyzing me, which means I cannot gain status effects that are positive this round. Okay. I think that is
How much
fine.
damage did you just take?
6. Oh, wait, I have to go ahead and...
It was 9.
9. Oh, 3 more? Okay.
Because of this?
But so I'm going to go ahead and take that 3 more, going down to 27. But then also I'm going to roll 4 dice defensively. We got 6, 6.
Ooh.
So now here's where we have to figure out... Oh, no, so I could gain these, because that's my defensive roll phase, and paralysis only affects offensive roll phase. And then I deal 1 damage back to you.
1?
1. Yeah,
Are you sure you took the right damage last round?
Yes, indeed.
Accounting for
Yes, indeed.
Okay,
I went
because
through
you did
it.
this time. I think
I
you're trying
understand.
to not take
All I'm saying is it's recorded. The whole thing's recorded.
I know, but you're the one that keeps moving the cameras. And
Is
stuff.
it my
You're
turn?
like,
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card, which is cool.
You're
I'm
doing
going to go ahead and gain. I'm doing great.
I'm just competitive.
Are you? I had not noticed. Oh, I like that. I like that.
I want to do an ultimate.
I don't like paralyzed being on me right now. I really don't. I do like, though, a Dampian Claws over here, which is going to upgrade my Dampian Claws. That's good. I enjoy that. And then I'm going to go ahead, and I think I will go ahead and roll 5 dice and see what we can do. So, we got Dampian Claws out. We're going to roll 5 dice. And we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and roll 2 more of these. We got a 3 and a 3. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, ready? I'm going to do a Dampian Claws to deal 6 damage to you. Then, are we good? Are we not changing things? Because I still have a roll left. Let me know. Either she's really bluffing or she has the capacity to change my thing.
I'm not bluffing, but I will play...
I have another roll.
I'll play this to get rid of one of your rages.
One of my rages. Okay, one of my rages goes away. Not a problem.
Now I have a question for you.
Yes,
Did I gain another agility?
You pay 2 CP for that? Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Did I gain another agility? Because I feel like I remember moving the token, but all I did was... What did I do?
I don't know if you did gain another one. I saw the thing. I was like, oh, I just guess you got it.
I don't think I should have it.
You see the cameras are recording.
I want to have it.
I will go ahead and I am going to... so I have this roll over here. That's going to be 5, which means I'm doing 6 damage to them. Okay? I'm going to spend a rage, and I'm going to discard a rage, which means I'm going to get the rage right back. Okay? So I'm going to use Frenzy to discard the rage. So I'm going to be doing 9 damage to you. So ready for 9 damage? And also, because it's 3 of a kind, I have 1, 2, 3 ones, I'm going to heal 3. So my healing factor is coming into play.
Defensible?
It is defensible. So you have 9 defensible damage.
Okay. So I'll deal 1 back to you.
Okay.
I get to draw a card.
Okay.
And I take the 9 damage.
I like it. I like it a lot. And then, I think I'm done.
I think I'm done. Okay.
And paralysis goes away.
Why?
Because paralysis always goes away at the start. When does it go away exactly? It goes away at...
Yeah.
Concludes their roll phase, yeah.
Okay.
She's like, reading. It's like, you're supposed to be paralyzed the whole game. No, I'm supposed to be healing the whole game. Oh. Interesting. Can you read paralyzed to me?
While inflicted with this token, a player cannot gain or inflict any status effects associated with any of their offensive abilities.
Okay, cool. The relevance of that is Frenzy gave me a token back, but it's not with the abilities. It's not with the offensive abilities, it's a card. You're like,
I mean, is it
seems like
associated with them?
I mean, everything's associated with it if we're going that level. Finally, a 1. I can use that. I can
reroll it.
You can literally use it to get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my gosh. I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can't.
That's literally what I rolled, though.
Yeah, I know. You got 1, 2, 3. Dice Stone doesn't have the possibility for a super large shape because you shouldn't have 6 dice. Honestly, you don't need that. You could do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 without that one.
Plus 1 damage.
Oh. Oh, yes, plus 1 damage. Yeah. That works. I was like, swap it with the 6 and then do 3 damage, but you can't. You can either swap or add damage.
Okay, yeah. So I will do that first. I'll announce large stream.
So you're going to paralyze me again. And deal 9 damage. Is that correct?
As long as you're allowing this attack to... Do you want me to do the attack?
Yeah. Are you announcing your attack?
Oops. Yes.
Okay. I will take the 9 damage.
So it's 10.
10 damage, yep. So I should go back to 9 over there and just lower myself down to 19, which is obnoxious.
And put paralyzed.
I don't love that one bit.
And then, while it is still my turn, I will play Shattered.
Okay.
Which is deal 2 undefendable damage to an isolated source of... As in, undefendable... Whatever. To an opponent that is afflicted with paralyzed.
Now, I do get to do my defensive roll phase, because it wasn't... Not for this, for that first ability. And I get 1 damage back and 1 rage.
You do 1 to me?
Yep. Okay. And I believe it's my turn.
I can discard to gain CP.
Go for it.
How
I'm going to start
much?
my turn. 1 CP per card.
Is it only at the end of your turn?
At any point.
Okay, then I'll wait.
Okay. Ooh. That's fun. I have a cool card. We're going to go.
Cool card. Use the cool card.
Okay. So we got a 1, 2, 2. I like the healing aspect of things. I do like that healing aspect. So I could go ahead and roll... I think I'm going to go ahead and roll these 2. Let's see what we got. We got a 1. And then I could roll this again.
And that was the one you didn't have to re-roll and it would have been fine.
And a 3. So I didn't get 3 of a kind, unfortunately, so I don't get the healing, which is unfortunate. The question is... No, I don't get the healing. So I think I'm just going to do a straight, not a straight. I'm going to do a straight 6 damage to you. And then I'm going to go ahead and inflict the rage to be able to do more. So I'm discarding a rage, putting it back here, and I have to discard a card to do so. So I'll go ahead and discard this card over here, and then deal 3 more damage. So a total of 9 damage.
What are you at?
17. Not loving
I'm
it
at
here.
21.
You do get a defensive roll if you want.
Oh, yeah. If I want.
I prefer not, personally.
Okay,
That's
so it's
1 damage.
1 undefensible back to you, and that's it, yeah. Alright.
To you.
Alright.
Alright. I have plans on my sleeve, but we can't talk about them. I haven't been able to inflict alpha. Oh, this goes back to you.
I want to roll. I want to do the ultimate.
Do the ultimate. You're starting with 1/6.
Oh my god, that's so good.
It is so good?
I don't know. Yeah, I got
2,
the
3, 4,
I got
5,
the
6
attack
again.
like.
Holy hell.
Yeah, but this is indefensible, which is better, because I don't like when you do your stuff back to me.
I mean, I personally like it.
So I'm gonna reroll this one.
You're not doing a straight with paralyze? I'm okay with this.
No, because I want to. I don't want
Do
you
it,
to.
do it.
I think I should.
I personally prefer you don't.
I personally prefer.
You have a 9 plus 3. You have 12 damage coming my way. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I will deal
4 undefendable damage
7.
plus 5, so 7. Okay, so we're down to 9 health.
and then
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. I will go ahead and gain a CP. And then we're going to go ahead and roll some dice.
Let's see.
I really need healing.
They see me rolling.
I have a 5. Okay, so I could already do Hunter if I want, which I do like Hunter. It has me drawing an extra card. Then it has me rolling 4. And I do alternatively have a 3, 4, 5, 6 already. 3, 4, 5, 6. I just need a 2. A 2, a small straight, would give me 1 healing, gain rage, deal 5 damage. Or I could also inflict alpha, which would be fun. Do I go for the 2, heal 2, gain rage, inflict alpha, deal 7 damage? I kind of want to inflict alpha. I'm going to go ahead and go for the 2 and see what happens. Got 1 roll there, got another 6 over here. Oh, I have another 6. I'm going to go for 3 rolls over here. We're going to go for 3 and see what happens.
Wow, you're being crazy.
So, right about now, are you allowing this to go through, Meg?
What is it?
That's going to be 4 6s doing power level 9.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and heal 1. Heal factor. Dun, 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 dun. That was a hard pivot that round. I was like going through 3 different abilities I was trying to exercise. I'm going to gain rage. I'm going to inflict alpha. So you're going to get alpha against you, which means you can go ahead. You are going to skip your income phase and remove this token. And then I'm going to deal 6 undefendable damage, which I will discard a rage to power up. So I'm going to go ahead and discard a card and doing 9 undefendable damage.
Okay. I will play not this time to prevent 6 of it.
So can that block not defend undefendable damage? I think
yes,
it can.
That just means you don't roll a
That's what I
defense
thought.
roll.
That's what I thought. Okay, so you're doing 3. Okay.
3, which is 18.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and do
And
Intimidate.
that one's undefendable.
Yes, I'm going to do Intimidate. A player afflicted with alpha must discard a card or take 4 damage, and please take 4 damage.
No, I'll discard this.
Must discard. Oh, it's your choice, I guess. I didn't think of that. I thought that was my choice. Yeah. I just assumed it was my choice because I'm the alpha. That was going to be my turn.
Okay.
That was a hard pivot on that turn. I'm okay with how that went.
So now you take this back?
I take that back, and then that's you skip your income phase. You don't get any. No cards and no income. That's actually fun. I like where you are card-wise. I don't like where you are health-wise.
So you have 10 health.
I do indeed.
That's going to be doing 2.
It is indeed.
So if I can do 8...
I mean, my defensive roll is also going to come into play, and that also defends nothing.
Yeah. So let's see. I would need a large street. And that.
Do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll at least do it, because if not, that's still an attack. Okay.
So you are doing a 2, 3, 5, 6, which is going to be 4 plus 2 damage. You're doing 6 damage.
Give me a second.
Take it down.
You're already deciding.
Take it down.
I have cards.
No, you don't.
No cards.
You have no cards. You have 1 CP. There's nothing you can do there.
Okay, yeah, so I will do devise again. So it's this one, and this one. So it's 4, 5, 6 undefendable damage, and I gain a CP.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play not this time in reverse, because we both had one of those.
Oh, okay.
And then on my turn, I'm going to gain that CP back and draw a card.
Okay.
And that's going to be next round. Okay. Ooh. Oh, interesting. I like it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go. We're going to
go ahead and go.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. This is gonna be close. This is coming down to the wire.
Go ahead now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ooh, 3 1s. I like the 3 1s because then I get healing out of it.
Healing is stupid.
I love healing.
I think we should opt for you not to heal.
I agree with your point of view.
It's like an opposite of an ultimate.
Yeah, but it also is going to be 6 damage, and I get to heal for 4 because there's 4 of a kind. There's 5 1s. You can't even benefit from 5 1s. They're like, no one's going to do that. So I heal for 4. I deal 6, but keep in mind, I will be spending rage as well to be able to go ahead and do recovery, where I'm going to discard recovery on 2 rolls, and if I get a 6, I return that. I did not, so I discard recovery, and that's it. But you don't get to take your 3 extra damage.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, that's nothing. Wow.
I rolled 6s.
You do get 3 extra damage from the rage.
Okay.
Which means I think the tides have very much changed. And
They haven't changed.
It is anyone's game right now. By anyone's, hopefully mine. We'll see. I will say, he's Wolverine. If he died in his first combat, would that really be Wolverine?
Yes. It would.
Blade Dance.
Yeah, I guess I'll upgrade that.
Okay. Hit me with your best shot.
I need to gain agility.
You too need agility, that's correct. But look at that 6. How obnoxious is that 6?
Oh, am I gonna try to do it?
Okay. That's not as tempting. You can still go for it.
Yeah, because if I get 3 even, I don't know.
Wait, then if you're gonna go for the 3, go for all of them.
Well, no, because I like that as a backup.
Okay.
I don't know.
Listen, it's your dice pool.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I didn't.
You don't have it. You don't have device. You don't have the butterfly.
I'm so glad I didn't. Alright, I can do paralysis.
Yes, you can. Paralyze. Hey, go ahead and paralyze me.
What do you think?
Yep, I'll hold off.
I'm thinking. You're just trying to.
It's still 9 damage.
You're so excited.
I am excited. And it's 9 damage. You're doing 9 damage. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I wanted agility.
So I'm going to go down to 9. Now, the good news is I will be able to go ahead and hit back with my offensive roll phase, my defensive roll phase. And that's going to matter because I need every degree of hit I can get. And that was 1 hit and 1 rage. That's going to be helpful. So 1 hit to you. You're down to 8. So assuming I can get 8 damage on you this turn, I think that's it. Which looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. I'm going to go ahead and raise my CP. And then I'm going to go ahead and
let's
see what happens. See what happens. I'm going to go ahead and roll. You got a 6. Okay. I'm going to lock in that 6 for right now. That's not another 6 over there.
It's almost a straight.
It's a 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can work with the 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that would be rage and 5 damage, which might be enough. I mean, do you defend? You don't defend, so I think that's enough. That's a 4. I don't think it matters. I could do Hunter instead. I think I'll go for the barrage. I'm going to go ahead and gain... Well, I won't get the tokens either way. So, but I'll take the... I don't think it matters, because unless you can block...
The only question
is... What's the question?
If I defend and can draw a card, can I then use that card?
I don't think so. But, like, I don't know for sure. Like, what would the card even do?
I don't know.
If it's a card that had defending against damage, let's play it on, see what happens.
I have no CP either, so I don't know. I was just saying, I wonder.
It's a fair question.
Because I would think you can't use the agility for it.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do Hunter over here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And then I'm going to
I think it would have to be a card that says after receiving damage. Yeah. But, like, I would already die.
Yeah. But
I think.
I mean, unless you drew a very specific card, I don't think it would matter. So I'm doing
a card at the very top that says actually.
So I'm doing 6 damage over here. I'm also going to discard.
If this card is drawn in reaction to being
discarding my rage, and I'm going to go ahead and discard a card. Interesting enough, barrage over there, and that's going to power my rage. So I'm dealing 9 damage to you, and you can roll to defend.
Okay. I mean, I don't get to
draw. You gain agility.
I gain agility.
Yeah. I don't think helps at this point.
But look how many 6s are on the board now. What the? Look, come on, man.
It's a lot.
I always want to crit. I've crit, I think, once in this game.
Wasn't it your first play ever?
My very first play ever.
No.
It was my final move, and I crit.
And that, I believe, is Dice Stone. Or Xmen, Dice Stone, Marvel, all that. Yeah.
Dice Stone.
So Wolverine won.
Psylocke versus Wolverine.
As he should. He's Wolverine. He's Wolverine. I'm sorry, he's Wolverine. If you put the
I'm going to play it back.
You play it back? Right. Okay, stay tuned.
I don't know
stay
if you
tuned.
took all that
We'll come
damage when I said.
No, absolutely. Play it back.
Who knows?
Go ahead and watch it.
Who knows how valid this is?
In any case, until next time, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co.
I'm Professor Meg.
This has been Marvel Dice Stone, Psylocke vs. X-Men. Like I said, stay tuned because there'll probably be more Marvel Dice Stone coming your way, hopefully with the whole cooperative scenario stuff.
And thank you so much to Roxley for letting us have this early copy to be able to play with and show off to you guys. All of this was given for us to be able to show you, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's fun. Thanks, Roxley. And the op as well.
Yes.
Yeah. In any case, have a good one.
Bye!